Night magicians, past, present, and future. When this is the concluding topic in the lore of night magic. You have gone through all the elements of night magic. You have covered earth, water, air, and fire, and have learned the basics of each. Yet, in actuality, you have hardly scratched the surface. You have only just begun to learn night magic. There is still so much more to learn. There is no end to the body of knowledge that is night magic. You must always search for knowledge and wisdom, wherever it may be, for this is night magic. No night magician ever stops learning or comes to know it all. You will always be unfolding the night powers that lie within you. For your final topic, as in the beginning, I would like to speak once more about night magicians. I would like to present the night magicians of the past, giving their origin, purpose, and names, of the present, again speaking of their origin and purpose, the future, taking a glimpse of what might be. To begin this presentation, I would like to discuss the night magicians of the past. In the beginning of distant civilization, the dragon Shyamat taught humankind the knowledge and wisdom of night magic. Civilizations flourished under night magic, and the earth was a beautiful and wonderful place. Then came the invasion by the Yang, and the destruction of the Yin civilizations. But even among the Yang gods and goddesses there were the Yin. Among the gods and goddesses were Set, Isis, Nui, Loki, Pan, Sibyl, Hecate, Kali, Bacchus, and others who were known to give the other gods and goddesses trouble. Among humankind the night religions and night magic continued. There are the worshippers and practitioners of the dark religions of the above listed gods and goddesses. There are also the ancient religions of the Druids and the North and South American Indians. There are the religions of Africa and other so-called dark continents. There is voodoo. Many of these continue to remain in existence today. There are also individual practitioners of the past. There are night magicians such as Abraham Ellen, and Abraham the Jew, Cagliostro, Alphys, Comte de Saint Germain, Aleister Crowley, Bayan, Jean Bellic, Dr. Lamb, Marie Lenormand, Henry Cornelius Agrippa, Paracelsus, Jacob Bone, Eliphas Levi, Marie Laveau, Alexander Seton, and William Butler Yeats. There are also night magicians of the present, but I cannot name them here. This is still very much a Yang world with great hatred for those devoted to the world of night magic. So all I will say is that night magicians can be found in all walks of life. There are no barriers to those of the night world. What all night magicians have in common is the preparation for the future. The future of humankind is bleak. With the pollution and rape of this world by humankind, the earth will soon rid itself of much of the cancer that is causing its death. There are many predictions about when this period of life is going to happen. Prophets have been forecasting this event and the time of its happening for ages. But determining the exact date of this happening is like trying to forecast the first snowfall of the winter. There are a great deal of things that determine when it will first snow, and so with this event, I can't say that some of the signs of this happening have already begun to manifest. There has been an increasingly large number of natural disasters. There has, and will continue to be a large number of shifts going on within the earth. This will give earthquakes, volcanoes, and the rising and lowering of land. There will be terrible storms that will cause widespread destruction. There will be flooding, extremes of heat and cold, drafts and all kinds of out of the ordinary weather changes. There will be a great deal of panic and terror among the citizenry. The skies will have a very unusual glow to them, and be of a reddish black hue. There will be great shifts in the land with some rising and others falling. Some of the land will be covered with water and other portions, currently underwater, will rise up into the open air. Not only will the land be undergoing a major shift, but there will also be political and social upheaval. This is a time of the earth's balancing the large amounts of karma that humankind has created. It is a time of correcting the harm that humankind has done to the body of the planet itself. This is not presented here to bring panic and fear into anyone's heart. It is presented in an explicit manner so you can do something about it. Futures don't have to be written in stone. They can be changed. You can help the future to change by practicing night magic. It is a way of preparing yourself for the changes about to take place. There is much you have learned in night magic that can help you prepare. You could use psychometry to find a safe place to be when the trouble begins. You can learn to give the earth healing energy and give back to it vitality it has lost. You can't stop any destructive practices which cause further harm to the earth. You can be part of many voices trying to change the way the earth is slowly being destroyed. You can use night magic to influence those who make decisions. The future is an odd thing. Sometimes you can look forward and feel what is ahead, but it is always based upon the probabilities or possibilities that will open up before you. If you could stand high upon a mountain and look at your future, it would seem like there are many roads that lay before you, and all the choices that determine which road you take are yours to choose. You would find that even from your lofty height, you could not see the end of the road you chose, or its outcome. But one road you have already chosen will ensure a bright future. Of course, this is the night road of a night magician. To travel the night road you must have a desire to learn and a willingness to experiment. You must be adventurous and love excitement and the unusual. You must be willing to be tested, and trials will come your way. But the outcome of traveling the night road leads to victory in life. The night road leads to the night magician's dream. Invocation for the night magician's pillar of protection. I am a night magician surrounded in a pillar of night energy that cannot be penetrated. It repels all energy that would harm me. It repels all thoughts and emotional energy of my enemies. Through the power of my oversoul, I am protected in a pillar of night energy and cannot be harmed. May this night pillar remain around me at all times, keeping me out of harm's way. So be it. Point. Ritual invocations. Each ritual will begin by your stepping into the night circle and putting on your night weapons and cape. After this, place the night pillar around you. Do not leave the circle until the end of the ritual, and be sure and reinforce the night pillar around and through you before leaving the night circle. Go through the actions of consecrating the night circle with earth, water, air, and fire each time. Fill the chalice, say the invocation, and drink the wine each time. Then always ring the bell and summon the night deities. These are the basic procedures you will begin each ritual which takes place within the night circle. Now pick up the bell and ring it 6 times in each major direction, that is north, south, east and west. Then repeat the following invocation. I who am give your night name, summon the presence of all deities in the night force to attend my ritual of eternal night. We now stand in the eternal night beyond time and space. Come and witness my ritual of the night. After this, pick up the salt container, and repeat the following. By my sacred name, give your night name, through the presence of my oversoul and the eternal earth deities, I invoke the earth night power into this container of salt, and now place the salt upon the earth to mark the boundary of my sacred circle. Visualize the earth deities filling the vessel with their power. Pinch a little salt lightly between your fingers, dropping it on the floor over the cord, going completely around the circle. Be careful not to step outside the circle for the remainder of the ritual. Place the salt container back on the night altar and pick up the crystal bowl of water. Repeat the following. May the presence of my oversoul and the eternal water deities fill this water and container and endow it with the water night power. Visualize the water deities of the earth filling the vessel with the power. With your left hand dip it into the water and sprinkle lightly the boundary you have already marked with the salt. Place the water bowl back on the altar and pick up the incense burner. Repeat the following. Let the presence of the 4 winds of the earth enter into the incense burner, filling it with their night power. Now face each direction, rotating counterclockwise, and see the presence of each wind deity enter into the incense burner. Then circle 4 times in a counterclockwise manner around and within the magic circle. Place the incense burner back on the night altar and pick up the candle. Repeat the following. May the presence of my oversoul and the fire deities of the earth place their sacred flame here within my candles and upon my night altar. See the fire deities come and dance around the flames and upon your altar. Place the candle back where it came from and pick up the chalice of wine or juice. Repeat the following. Let the presence of my oversoul and the eternal darkness enter into the liquid and fill it with the power of the eternal night. May this elixir give me strength, healing, and courage each day of my life. Feel the power flow through you and into the chalice. See the energy collect and concentrate till the chalice glows with night energy. Now face each direction and repeat the following. Thank you, Ni.